What's up, everybody? I'm just coming to you today just to talk to you real quick. Something that I see happening so much in everyday life when we get past different stages of life, we have different customs that we are adjusted to, that we do daily. Defense systems, that the way we live life. For instance, if you've been hurt by somebody before in a certain way, certain manner, we tend to protect ourselves from ever being hurt in that manner again. When we've been burned on a job in a certain way, burned by certain type of people a certain way, we tend to protect ourselves. Even when we see signs of it, even when we think that it's coming in and it may not be, we never allow ourselves to take the chance and opportunity. Now, the picture you saw just a second ago, it's wonderful, isn't it? I'm going from my regular stage, regular face, to a work of art. See, if I didn't take the time to find the particular creations for apps to find out how to do it, I would have never been able to do that. And then over time in life, see, what y'all don't understand, that picture of that man right there, that's me. For me to get where I am today to look like that, it took trial and error. I had to go through things to get there. I had to allow God to manifest and do his work. Even with the job I'm at now as a teacher, now living in the South as I am today, as a man that I am, as the black man that I am, I'm used to a lot of times putting up my guard because of certain situations. I'm used to seeing something, judging it, paying attention to it, and making sure I get out the way. Getting away from the negative. The thing is that this job that I'm at right now, as a teacher, is going so well, so great. And at times, I feel my old self saying, it's a mess, mate, about to happen. Protect yourself. Go apply for other jobs. Make sure you protect yourself at all costs. And nothing bad has happened. And it's the old me that's choosing to jump and be like, and understanding that, yes, I got a lot to lose. I got a family. I got a little 2-year-old, as a lot of you already know. I have a wife. I have bills to pay, so I'm always going to be on my square. I'm going to protect myself. But sometimes in certain situations, it doesn't cause for that. And I want you to know this. For you to get into the perfection that you should be in, sometimes you're going to have to take risk. Sometimes you're going to take opportunity to sit still and gradually let what's needed to happen take place. Another prime example, it took me years to get to 210 pounds, to 205, 206, muscle mass, growth. I had to be diligent in my work to make sure that I let it happen. For me to be in this home that I'm in with my wife and my child, I had to commit to growth. Number one, to my marriage, which it's not no easy cakewalk. It takes time and selflessness and removing self out of the matter so that what should be taking place is growth between you and that person. And then between the growth between you and that person, the child is developed. Your grace is developed. But it only comes with you taking the time and allowing perfection. See, just like that picture you just saw. You saw the animation of change. You saw my face. You saw how they made it into stone, and it looks so nice. It looked great. But I want you to understand, don't fall for the evolution of what it looks like now and what I look like now, and thinking that it was easy to get here. It's not. It takes time. For me to have a master's in education and now getting my doctorate, it took time. Now, with all of it, I gained it with the help of God and the people that put in my life. Now, all 3 of my degrees, my bachelor's, with my wife being there, I earned my bachelor's, earned my master's, now I'm about to earn my doctorate. Now, my wife that I have, she has more than 3 degrees. Very educated, very equipped. But it took time for perfection for her to get there. It took time for her to get into certain things that she is. So when you see her and you see how equipped she is, it didn't happen overnight. See, some things happen over time to the point that you can be able to reflect and see it. See, that's the importance of not looking like what you went through. What I mean by that is, when you scream "woe is me" all the time, every day when you go through something, your grace and the blessing that you could have had is blocked. You too busy crying and not putting the faith and the work in. When you don't do that, you allow pressure. You allow yourself to be tarnished. You got to remember, faith without works is dead. If you want something, you got to go get it. But at the same time, allow God to do the work while you're going through. For me to get built like I am, to get as strong as I am, to be able to let things happen in my life, like letting this beard grow. I never had a beard before in my life. I never let my stuff grow on my face. I never was like this at all. But over time, I got there. Over time, I came in understanding of what a marriage is like. Over time, I came with understanding for seeking what is important and not what is temporary. Now, I'm still learning, yet I'm 32 years old and I'm still going. But at the same time, I have people around me that's designed by God to help me. And I'm telling you this because that's what we need. That's why you saw in the video prior to this, I told all of you, get somebody that you can talk to. Besides your wife or your husband, get somebody that you can get wisdom from, you can sit there and learn from. When you do that, where your head is, your body will follow. If you desire to live in a suburban neighborhood, hang out with the men and women that live in those neighborhoods, because before long, your body will go to it. It'll gravitate to it. You want to own your own gym. You hang with the people that own their own gym, and your body and mind will go to it. It's not going to stand there. It's going to move forward. You want your own company. You want to work from home. You want to do things like that. You hang with the men and women who do that. Over time, you will have all that you need. But remember, everybody's walk is different. Everybody's talk is different. Your faith walk will always be different, but it's up to you to allow yourself to grow and become a part of perfection. This is not artwork that happens overnight. This happens in time. Do you desire change and growth, or you desire to be the same? Because we as people, we do this every day. We are willing to put time into stuff that we don't need, pay for stuff that we don't need, do things that we don't need. But to invest a small amount of time into something that'll better you is something that we intend to not do all the time. Like the degree that I'm getting right now, it's only going to take me till May of 2024, which is 2 years. I want you to know I'm taking this 2 years to invest in myself and in my family so that later on, I'm not going to have to work hard. Just because I am Dr. Collins, I'll be able to get what I need without an effort. But the effort I put in is the work to get there. When it's EDD behind my name, I can work as a principal, I can work as a college professor, I can work over a Christian company, and I can run my own Christian company. But God designed it for me to get here. So just like the picture you see, you can see the claymation, you can see the artwork, you can see the fruit of my labor with God together with me, growing and showing. But it's up to you to want the same. Do you want perfection? Or do you want to be broken? Or do you want to stay the same? It is up to you. You have to choose. All right? I say all this because I love you. And I'm going to tell you something as I learn it. And I pray and hope that all of you have been doing the devotions that I've been putting out, just taking a couple minutes and listening to what God has to say in the morning, in the middle of the day, with your family, so that one day their lives can be changed just like yours. All right? I love you. God bless you. And I hope you're ready to be just like that picture. Another work of art.